guys, how's it going? It's Jonah here, and we're back with a homebrew review. And this time, it's kind of a, how should we say, a collaboration between me and the Cider Meister. That's Alan up in Scotland. And there's only a little bit left, Alan, so I'm very sorry, but this is the last. And I thought I should give it a bit of a review. There we go. It looks pretty good. There's a bit. Well, let's get it in a glass, shall we? This is Unclejona and the Cider Meister's Lambic Cyder. Basically, what happened, if you haven't seen my homebrew Wednesday describing the situation, Alan was really kind enough to send me down his home-pressed apple juice. And being a lazy bugger, I didn't do it straight away. Well, actually, I was at a beer festival. That's my excuse. So I didn't open them for a couple of days. And guess what? They'd already started fermenting in the plastic bottles that he sent me them in. So I used the Pat Max caps. They're pretty good. I just let it ferment out. And this is what I ended up with. Anyway, let's get it in a bit of a hiss. Lovely jubbly. Let's get it in a glass, shall we? I've got a bit of ice in there. Because I like my ice in cider. Who doesn't like ice inside you? Right, we have got a bit of sediment at the bottom, so I am aware of that, and I want to give this as good as I can get, so I'm going to finish it there. Gives me a little bit for later on as well. So not a full pint. Look at that carbonation, it's going mad in there. But would you agree that it is pretty clear as well? If I do the old swirly whirly, there we go, get some of those carbonations out of there. Look at that colour, and you can see me through there. Yeah, the bubbles that are probably doing the hard work. Anyway, this is very much reminiscent of your own cider. It's appley, obviously, but we're getting a little bit of that kind of eggy kind of aroma that sometimes you get from lagers. Now it's very strange, but it has been very cold of late. And I did cold crash it in the fridge for a long time. So you could say that my Lambic Cyder has been lagering. Anyway, let's get in there. Oh, it's very nice and dry. But it's got that kind of sour, sweet sour taste. You know when you have sour sweets and your mouth is awash with your saliva? I'm a little bit of a masochist when it comes to sour sweets. And apple sours, shaman. But I'm meaning that in a good way, not in a bad way. It's not full carved, it's just enough. Can you see through there? Of course you can. Lovely stuff. Very happily. I've got no idea how strong it is, but I had quite a bit of it. I had the rest of that bottle. I did want to save a little bit for tonight, but I had some doing my Vaughan TV cast. Oh, lovely stuff. And I can feel, not the alcohol burn as such, but I can definitely feel it's got a bit of creeping alcohol in there. So I'd say that's somewhere up near 6%, 6.5% maybe. I haven't added any sugar to it. It is a farmhouse cider. I mean, very good. Not too much, not too sour, not too bitter. And basically I didn't really get to try the apple juice at all. I was going to have a little bit of the apple juice at the beginning just to get the taste, you know, to see how much it changes in the ferment. Because if you get the juice right at the beginning, you're going to have a much nicer cider. And obviously some people say that cider depends on what yeast you put in. And that is true to a certain degree. But when you're talking about proper cider made from apples, you have to get the juice right. because if you get too sour juice, it gets really super dry. It's very bitter, and I don't really like that cider. I'm going to drink this. I might even have a few beers later on, but this has been Unclejona and Cider Meister's collaboration Lambic Cider. I think we're onto a winner with this one, baby. Take care. That hits the spot. And no arrows in sight. Cheers and ciders. Hey, Homage.